What's going on, YouTube? Well, welcome back to the channel. I'm Coach Black, your internet, relationship, and breakup coach. Today's topic, why your ex disappears and how to make them stay. In this video, what I'm about to teach you is going to change your breakup completely. And this is not an understatement. See, there's a key distinction of how you need to approach this that's going to make your ex want to come back to you, and it's a very, very natural process. And that's what I'm going to share with you today. So I want you to think about a salesman really quickly. Just have the picture in your head. And I know most of us have experiences with salespeople in our lifetime. And for most people, you kind of don't like salespeople. They're very icky when you think about just your experiences with them, right? Because they tend to use what people call high pressure tactics. So if you think back to the last time you bought a vehicle, you know how they start to tell you about the gizmos and the car can do this and how fast it can go, and basically turn the sales experience or the process of buying a car into a very uncomfortable process to where you feel like you have to take a shower afterwards. It's that icky. Now, another place where you run into salespeople, so if you own a home, or let's say you live with your parent in the suburbs, typically there's usually people that will come up to your doorstep from day to day just trying to sell you something, right? The other day I had a group of guys come out to try to put solar on the house that I stay, right? And I'm just not interested. So the process of trying to get them to walk to the next opportunity is very uncomfortable, because you say no, but they say, hey, let me tell you this extra thing. Have you heard, do you know our solar panels can do this? Did you know that we can also do that? Oh, you don't have money now? Don't worry. We can sign you up for this loan. All right. And it just makes it very uncomfortable. Why? Because those salespeople are focused on themselves and what they want. They have come to a house where they don't know who lives there. They don't know my desires. They don't know what I want. And they're trying to force me to buy something that I'm not interested in. So naturally, there's a resistance, right? And because of that resistance, what do most of us want to do? We want to run in the opposite direction. You're trying to force me to do something that's against my will. Now, I want you to think about the last time you went to the grocery store. Now, as much as, people probably don't love the grocery store, but a lot of times when you're buying the items that you need, you're not even thinking that the grocery store is selling you. But I promise you, everything that you purchase is going to go under the tally for that grocery store or that company as sales made. Because every time you ring up your egg or your bread or your chicken, right, the company is selling you something. But what's the key distinction? You went to that grocery store on your own free will to buy something that you wanted or needed, right? It's not always that you're buying something you need, but you wanted it, and all the company had to do was show you what they had to offer. Those items were sitting on the shelf. And if you didn't come get it, somebody else would, right? So at best, maybe the company marketed it a little bit. Maybe they arranged it a certain way to where it was more attractive to you. But the key distinction when you think about getting an item that you want is you already have the desire. And this, my friends, is why your ex keeps disappearing. You have turned yourself into a car salesman. And every time they talk to you, you're trying to sell them on being in a relationship with you. Especially when you're the one that reaches out. Think about the key difference. You're calling them, and now you're trying to force them to be in a relationship with you when they just walked away. It's totally different when they call you because that means there's some interest. They have some desire to buy the product. The product in this case is you and the relationship. And I need you to understand that. This is why you really don't have to do anything. And better yet, you must not do anything to get your ex's attention. All you have to do is keep being you and being awesome, like those products that we talked about in the grocery store. Yes, work on yourself. Yes, improve your physique, improve your position, because it will make you more attractive. But the difference is your ex will notice that from wherever they are, and then they will come to the grocery store to pick you up. And better yet, there's a feeling and there's a knowing that if your ex passes up on this opportunity, someone else will see you at the grocery store, being awesome, looking amazing, feeling good about yourself, and they will want to be with you. They will want to take the opportunity to be in a relationship with you. This is the very key distinction that I want you to understand. So you must never try to force things with your ex or with anyone in general, because when you try to sell people what they do not want, you get rejected, right? And it feels very unnatural. It feels very uncomfortable, as opposed to when you allow people to come to you of their own free will because they already have the desire. This is why a lot of people do not like salespeople. The truth is, you do business with companies and salespeople every single day. The distinction is that you don't remember the pleasant experiences because it was natural. You bought things, you buy things every single day, and you don't even think twice about it because it feels good. But anytime there's that resistance of someone trying to force you to buy something that you don't want, that's when it feels icky. And that's the same thing that applies to your ex, I promise. And that's why they disappear. That's why they ghost you. That's why they back away the more you come forward. Anyway, if you enjoy the content, I want you to do me a favor. Go ahead and like this video right now. It truly, truly does help the channel, and it costs you nothing. I can't tell you how much it means to me and what it does for the channel. So thank you so much. Also, let me know what you think about the video. Leave a comment below and tell me if you've made this mistake in the past with your ex. Go ahead and type right now and say guilty if you've made this mistake with your ex or in any other aspect of your life. Go ahead and type it in the comment section below. If you want to talk to me one-on-one, the quickest way to do so is to click the first link in description, and we can have a coaching call. We can talk about your situation and what you're going through. I would love to help you with it. Lastly, make sure you subscribe to the channel so you don't miss any of my future videos around relationships, breakups, and no contact. Anyway, I look forward to talking to you either in the comment section or on a one-on-one coaching call. Talk to you soon. Peace.